And thanks for joining me tonight from Alexander Central School here in Alexander, New York. I'm Bob Plaisher, broadcasting from Never Lose You here. We are on a mobile hotspot. I try to do everything I possibly stream as good as it could, but it's any issues, so I was just shocked that or either AT&T or there is, but it's extremely low. So I'm going to log off for just a second. Okay, so welcome back. And it's going to make it into the end zone. You can put this back on. So a touchback here.
2023 Attica Alexander football game.
First down and 10. And getting tackled by... First down and 10. Pitch. Upended.
Looks like Marino was upended over there, but not until he picked up around 4 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, ball down at the 24-yard line of the Red Raiders. 2nd and 6, Blue Devils.
Oh, first contact. It's going to be stopped for a loss.
Loss on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. Let's call it 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12 for Attica.
3rd and 12.
So hopefully I'm up on the air now. Again, apologize.
3rd and 11.
Trying to use mobile hotspots here and just not working out properly. Tried to get things in order with the school yesterday, and my fault for being so late, but I didn't realize that there's no cell service in this town, unfortunately. Oh, you got to get up. Let's go.
Marino keeps on the play, picks up around 8 yards. It'll be 4th down and 2. 4th and 2.
So 4th down and 2. What they did is, you can see, they put those basically see along the highway temporary lighting in here, not too high. So it's going to be interesting to see punts and deep passes or whatever, what kind of lighting you'll be able to see with them. Right up the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down. On the run that time is number 3, Landon Thomas.
Landon Thomas on the carry, and enough for a first down.
So Attica on the move here in the first.
The 15-yard line of the Red Raiders.
Does give you those lights, give you cool light flares. Watch when I zoom in here. Oh, right there. Like I'm watching Star Trek. Here's another one. And a gain of a couple.
Thomas again on the carry, pick up of 5 yards. That'll bring up.
So thanks again for joining us. Hope we'll stay on the air here for you. There's the records coming into tonight's game. That's Class C football. Attica in the number 2 position at 6-1. Hornell down in 6th position with a 4-3 records. Leroy won yesterday. Letchworth, Perry, Warsaw won Gananda won, and so teams still at the top echelon of Class C, looking to stay that way the last week of the season. This is the last regular season game. There's a pitch on the outside, and it's going to be tackled in there. Looks like number 33, McInerney. That's Levi Pearl, the runner for Attica. Again, thanks for joining us. If we lose you for any reason, I apologize, but we'll get you right back on. I've had to shut down the stream a couple times to get a stronger stream, and I don't want to say anything. I'm going to jinx myself. Quarterback Trent Woods, and he's going to get tackled. Flag on the play.
Loss on the play, that'll bring up fourth and long for the
Hornell Red Raider boys soccer team is playing right now. They are down 2-0 against Dansville, my last report. So Hornell, who easily defeated Dansville in Dansville this year, finds themselves down in that game, going for a field goal. I don't have his number. There's no number 85 on my roster, but we'll see. And it's going to be short.
And the field goal is no good.
This is the same officiating crew we had in Hornell a few weeks ago. Real nice guys. They recognized me as I came off. Actually, because we saw them at Applebee's in Hornell after the game. Real nice guys came over to the coach's table and talked. And I'm trying to think what game it was. It was one of the Hornell losses, I know that. So Hornell takes over, first down and 10. Quarterback Brody flights his pitches. X-Man Xavier Patrick for a couple.
Right side pickup of 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 for Hornell from their own 25-yard line.
I want to thank Paul Hazard. He's the AD here at Alexander for helping me get all set up. Real kind. Everyone's been really nice and really great atmosphere here tonight. Really is. They don't have night games usually, but for homecoming, Attica and Lisa Young, the athletic director from Attica, and Paul Hazard both got together and decided let's have this game, and it's working out really good. I didn't think I was going to like the lighting and stuff, but camera-wise, it looks pretty good. Run up the middle. Austin Golnitz on the run. It's going to bring up about 2nd down and 3. I love the light flares. There it is right there. See how it's like purple and pink on the camera? Boom. You actually have to pay a lot of money for special effects house to do that when you want to artificially do it. It's going to be another run up close to a first down. Looks like
Pickup of right around 3 on the play.
It's going to be a first down.
And it is enough for a first down. First down, Hornell.
Again, apologize if we do lose you or we have some problems streaming, but I am on mobile hotspots here. A big crowd here tonight for homecoming. It's Alexander's homecoming. A pitch. On the far side, Xavier Patrick.
Let's call it 3, maybe 4. Let's call it 3 yards. That'll bring up second and 7. Red Raiders 2nd and 7 from their own 33-yard line.
Brings down a 2nd down and 8. Cut back that time. And the ball was already down. Yep, you can see the official come right in. Let's see if we can see that on the replay. The ball coming free, but it looked like it was down.
2 yards pickup on the play. 3rd and 5.
It's hard to tell from the replay.
Red Raiders own 35 yards.
Again, if you're just joining us, well, we'll show you that in just a second. I'll give you an update here shortly on the Hornell game. I want the arm's length or whatever. How much? Can I get 2 of them?
4th and a long one falls down around the 39-yard line.
Have to buy my 50-50. There's the lady selling the 50-50. There's the, which ones do you want me to grab? These two? Okay, thank you. Snyder at quarterback, nice rush that time. And is there a flag?
Man, I'm not so
Or
sure that made it.
let's see what they do. Nice job that time. Number 44, Clayton. Is it Bazan? Clayton Bazan in there for the tackle.
Ball chased right around the 39-yard line.
It's going to bring up, and it's going to be a first down Blue Devil. So
Defensive stop by Alexander.
I'm surprised Hornell went for it.
Inside the 40-yard line.
But it is the last game of the season. They figured they stopped him once. They can do it again. Hornell 4 straight wins to open the season and then have lost 3 straight. And if anyone watched last week's game, they lost on 4th down and goal. They were winning to East Rochester. Oh, nice spin move. You got to wrap up. Let's take a look at that again. Beautiful spin move that time.
5 yards around the left side.
Time is number 3, Landon Thomas on the run. Again, if for any reason we lose you here on this stream because of the mobile hotspots aren't working great and I didn't send in the information quick enough to get on there with the blockage and everything that they do when it comes to BOCES and the using the school's Wi-Fi. I did submit it Friday, but we'll see what happens here. Nice spin. Someone's got a hold of him, but not enough before he gains a couple more yards. It's number 22, Tyler Marino.
Marino on a nice carry on some tough yards, picks up 4. That'll bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and less than 1 for the Blue Devils.
I can't hear you. It's and that's the end of the first half.
And that'll finish up the first quarter, folks, where we have no score here.
We're going to take a commercial break. Be back with you after this.
We are going to announce Hall of Fame.
The Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today as we have dedicated over 20 years.
Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Pick up a round for
So first down for Attica to start the second quarter.
10 from the Red Raiders.
In Zukend.
2017.
I'm sorry.
2017.
It is today they had their open house. If you missed that open house, it was today. And they have another open house coming up on November 5th, Alfred State College. Don't forget. First and around the corner, nice run. And he's going to be dragged out of bounds.
They did not put the year of his graduation because they didn't. And coach Andy Buckemeyer.
Thanks Twin Hickory Golf. Of course, there's going to be some more nice days before golf season closes down. Log on to Twin Hickory Golf Club to book tee times. It's Twin Hickory Golf Course. Oops. And by Erica Golnitz, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated, 382-1959. Erica Golnitz. And by Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay, 44 Genesee Street in Hornell. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural chiropractic. Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park. Now hiring. Give Strobel Supply a call, 607-324-1721, or stop in. Thanks, Strobel's Supply. And Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs, 281-8777. Team, school, sports, work apparel, and so much more. Log on to Valley Apparel and Designs. So first down and 10. Ball about the 15-yard line. Another around the edge. Going to be driven out around the 9-yard line. I'm in the stands here. Like I said, hopefully the stream will be. And nice little cutback and a touchdown.
6 points go up on the board as Marino takes from 7 yards out and puts the Blue Devils on the board.
Another extra point, or not another, but try and kick for the extra point.
And Joseph Parker's with the extra
It's
point.
good.
That's good. Bringing the score 7-0.
The lead here, 7-0. You can see the stands here that I'm in. The field and the grounds basically used for daytime games only, but decided to bring some temporary lighting in and have a night game for homecoming. I think it is a great atmosphere. Look at the crowd here today too, and they're all over on the hills all the way around as well, on the other side as well. Nice kept field as well. Keep saying as well as. So 7-0 here. Today's game is brought to you by Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Call Lenny Rose, 607-324-1326, Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. And Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell, 607-324-6424, Ed's Computers.
First ready to kick off to the Red Raiders.
So kickoff. Adams takes it. Oh, nice tackle. Adams couldn't get around the corner that time. On the tackle that time is number 20, Logan Albano. Good job, Logan. They're holding up the signs. So Hornell's got it first down, and themselves down 7-0 with 11:06 left here in the first half. Got Flights at quarterback. Handoff. Snyder trips. Gets upended. That time going low on him that time was number 50 for Attica. Number 50 is Dom Kwatek. I hope I'm saying his name right. Flights, another handoff. Adams just not happening there in the middle of the Attica defense. Attica Alexander. Brings up a 3rd down and 8. Going to be a passing down for Flights. Nope, handoff. Interesting play call for Hornell. I've seen Flights' arm. I like what he does. So Hornell's going to have to punt here. I think Hornell needs to mix it up. He just can't keep going run, especially if they've been able to stop 2 runs in a row. You got to test their secondary. Adams back to kick. Finds a hole right up the middle. Finally slowed down. Trip him up. Today's game brought to you by Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street, 5424. Thanks, Ed. Ed's Computers in Hornell. And by Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal. One of those 2 great locations, Simmons and Rockwell. So first down and 10 from Attica, for Attica. And pass is incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. I'm surprised they didn't rent. They've rented these. You can see these light machines. They have one. I've seen ones that go a lot higher. But, of course, it depends what's available, too. I'm not sure who they contact. And I'm not sure if they've had a or for anything. Handoff. Nice job by Logan Snyder.
Thomas for a couple.
There. Saw him rolling out. Let's see if you can see what the hit was. Not even sure if that was the runner or not. No, it's number 50. It looks maybe a cramp or something with his leg. So it gives us a chance to put a few more ads in. Maple City Collision, the best auto body repair shop around, is at Maple City Collision. Don't forget, all makes and models, all years. Tell them John Birch sent you. Maple City Collision. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino, licensed real estate salesperson. Sold again. That's Reggie's motto and her nickname. Looking to buy or sell property, it's Reggie Gambino. And by Wyan Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Dr. John Ryan, Dr. Rich Chikowski, Wyan Chiropractic. Thanks, guys. And by the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street, with the new fall hours in effect. They're open tomorrow, I think noon to 2 or 2 to 4, I can't remember, on a Sunday. But if you get a chance, stop in and get their best toasted subs in the area. Of course, pizza. They also have chicken wings. Oh, we got a stretcher coming out. That's not good. So let's hope. The way he was rolling around, you usually don't see anybody do that when they got something wrong with their leg. I don't know. That's just me, but I've never seen. It looks like his knees are, I'm not sure. So to give us a time, we'll take a break and come back with you.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. It's checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple. And Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity for children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Need a ride? Yeah!
Driving with kids is a big responsibility.
Hop in and buckle up! You got paint all over our paper!
Get the big stuff right instead. Like making sure your kids are in the correct car seat and buckled up for safer travel. Seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies. Your
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
We have dedicated over 20 years to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home. 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Okay, welcome back. As they are attending to an injured player on the field. The EMTs were quick to bring the stretcher out, which isn't a good sign, and I also saw them bring a leg stabilizer. So it's something with his leg. He was moving his legs, or his leg. I saw one leg moving, his arms and stuff, so it just looked like possibly a leg injury, not to guessing. But it's a good thing that he was able to, everything else seemed to be operational. And I was surprised how quick they brought the stretcher out. I mean, usually it takes a little more time to analyze whether they want to put him on a stretcher or not. But they were quick here, so quick action by the local. Hoping for the best. Well, you see the Hornell coaches come over and giving them some. Well, they are lifting them up. Boy, gee. What a shame. So speedy recovery. I don't know the kid's name, and I didn't see what number it was, but oh, they're taking the leg stabilizer away, which is good. I've seen some bad injuries. And you don't wish it on any team. Seems to be all right. He's talking. I'm not sure where's the local hospital here? Batavia Rochester Regional. So I'm sure they'll take good care of him. That's number 58, Robert Becker, that they're taking off. And Batavia is just up the road here, so that's close enough.
Third and 8 from the 32-yard line, 3rd and 8, Blue Devils.
Oh, Attica Alexander, 3rd and 8. Nice little pass around the outside. Nobody over here covering him. And a run all the way down to about the 11-yard line.
And enough for a first down. Looks like Braden Allen on that catch. It'll be 1st and 10 for Alexander, deep into the Red Raiders territory. Ball is placed at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Raiders' 11-yard line.
Hornell boys down 3-0 now in the second half to Dansville. Not looking good in Red Raider country this weekend as the Hornell girls lost to Mindhurst 1-0. Then Livonia today beat Canisteel Greenwood Jasper Troopsburg. So Livonia will now take on Mindhurst. So Hornell had their chance, only losing 1-0 yesterday. Hornell boys down 3-0. And the football team down here 7-0 to a strong Attica team now 13-0.
For the touchdown, 6 more up on the board. 7:31 into the second quarter, and the Blue Devils go in for their second score.
There's some cheerleaders. They got a lot of cheerleaders. Wow. course, it's a combination of Attica, Alexander, but they have 19 cheerleaders. Another extra point opportunity. And it's good.
Point is up and good. Put 7 on the board.
What did they say his name was? Harper? I don't see anybody on here, unless it's Parkhurst. Not sure. So, gives us a chance to give you a few more ads here. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. Thanks, Dr. Pico. And by Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836, Chad Giglio, 24-hour-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. It's Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Thanks, Chad Giglio. And the Ryan Agencies, 3 great locations to serve you better. Jeff Ryan, insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies. Home, auto, business, the Ryan Agencies. And John and Dagan, general and trial practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. Thanks, John.
And Parkhurst gets ready for the kickoff.
So kickoff. Hornell down 14-0. Quick coverage. Oh, and he still bounces outside. Golnitz, I should know better. When Golnitz touches the ball, amazing things happen.
And the run back will take him out to the...
Beautiful drive up here. But you know what was funny? And I was still probably 5 to 6 miles from Attica, and there were 2 horse-drawn wagons with like 20 people on each one of them. And I'm thinking, well, I must be right next to town or whatever. And I swear I drove another 5 miles before I got to any civilization. I'm thinking, where'd they come from? So first down and 10, Flights at quarterback. He's got to really start unleashing it here. And Hornell's run game is just not working out. Beautiful coverage that time. You know, the guy's saying down. Let's see. Oh, and he's hurt. That's not good. And that's a goal, and he's grabbing his leg, and they are yelling for officials to come in and help him. Oh, goodness. No. Oh, and you see some kids jumping over there. Just get back and get away. Now the ambulance just left. This is not a good situation here. Anytime they have an ambulance, they should always bring a second, once the first one leaves, just in case of this situation. And it looks like another leg injury. There is Hornell's head coach is a doctor, and there he is over there, Coach Izzy.
There is a board in the pool area if you need it.
He's drinking water.
There's a board in the pool area if you need it.
Tell him to lay back down. hate to see this because if anyone excuse me. If anyone knows Austin, he's a great kid, great competitor, and absolutely loves sports. So, we'll be back.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cashback or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan, with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the
Need a ride? Yeah!
Driving with kids is a big responsibility.
Hop in and buckle up!
So don't sweat the small stuff.
You got paint all over our paper!
Get the big stuff right instead.
What does that mean?
Like making sure your kids are in the correct car seat and buckled up for safer travel.
That deserves a wiggly wiggly wig.
To make sure your child is in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Beep, beep. Yeah!
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
We have dedicated over 20 years to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris.
So welcome back. Austin Golnitz injured. Both teams came over and wished him luck, and so we'll see both players. Geez, I just hate to see. We saw number 58, Robert Becker, get injured and carted off earlier for Attica, and now Austin Golnitz for Hornell. Both look like serious leg injuries. Both teams have to regroup here. Now I'm confused. I was being fed information about the Hornell soccer team, and I think Hornell soccer is winning 3-1 over Haviland. I apologize, but someone's kept sending me Dansville up 3-0, and I just didn't. I'm sorry. I don't know why they were doing that, sending me that information and not the Hornell score. I don't. So I'm confused. So I apologize. As far as I can tell, it's 3-0 Hornell over 3-1 Hornell over Haviland in Hornell for that soccer game. Here we've had a couple lengthy delays here because of some serious injuries. And now what are they throwing the flag for? Legal procedure. Must have been too many men on the field coming out of this, but I guess they have to do their job. Something I'm sure he didn't want to throw a flag after.
5 yards and a legal substitution.
Legal substitution. Around the edge and stocked. I'm kind of shocked that we haven't seen Flights try to air it out. We've seen he can throw the ball, but Hornell has yet to throw a pass. I'm just mind-boggled here a little bit when you're down 14-0. But coaches see something. Of course, I'm always for mixing it up, at least passing at least one set of every 4 downs. Should be at least mixed up in there. And then again, I'm not a big fan of the bombs either, and Hornell always, year in and year out, always just throws the bombs instead of little button hooks and cross. But that was just left short to an easy pick-off. I'll go back to running. Only a 10th grader, Brody. There's the thing they call 50-50 balls. If you know your running back and your receiver and the back both have an equal chance of getting the ball, but that was underthrown by Brody that time. And 10 for Attica. Can look to blow the doors off this one here.
Pass by Woods is incomplete.
Woods pass incomplete. I'd like to see some of those passes too. Just sharp, fast, quick passes. 2-step drop passes, and eventually worked in the next year or the 2-step drop passes in or outward, and then you release the ball as he's making the break. Another one of those reverses around the edge. Nice tackle by Adams.
Marino on the reverse around the right
Nice
side.
job, Isaiah.
5 or 6 yards. That'll bring up.
Their concession stand here, they had chili, meatballs, I've seen. Of course, the regular hot dog hamburgers and stuff.
Number 3, 7 yards, and enough for a first down. That'll bring up 1st and 10. Alexander, 1st and 10 from the Red Raiders.
So 1st down and 10 for Attica Alexander. Today's game brought to you by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 607-324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler, Mike Hess, Daryl Howell, and the crew up there on the hill. Butler Excavating. I do have to get my oil changed Tuesday from them. And MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner. Thanks, Jim Moore at Mystic Media. Mystic Media. Around the edge. Nice stop by Claire that time. Coming up.
Woods on the keeper, no gain on the play. That'll bring up.
Yes, Trent Woods on the keeper. Okay, so to make sure that correction is right, Hornell is up 3-1 over Haverling in Hornell in boys soccer. Hornell, the number 2 seed in that game. That game is on the Section 5 television network, streaming network. $7.99 price. Nice pass. Like the 5 yards turned back that time by the receiver.
Looks like number 4, Cole Harding on the reception. That'll be a pickup of 3 or 4. Brings up 3rd and a long one. 3rd and a long one. Let's make it 2. 3rd and 2.
Again, sorry about the streaming issues here. I'm at Alexander. There is no. I still can't believe in this day and age, and it's not a criticism of Alexander by any means. It's a criticism of Verizon and AT&T and stuff that you don't have better coverage in these communities. It's just embarrassing. I feel bad for any community like that, that doesn't have, any kind of service. Greedy corporate that. So it's going to be a timeout.
Timeout.
Today's game is brought to you by Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. And I see the ambulance now pulling out. 2 ambulances, it looks like, here. So, again, if you're just joining us, we've had 2, look like pretty serious injuries. I don't want to speculate at all, but I've been doing this for 35 years, and it did not look good for either the Attica player, number 58, Robert Becker, and for Hornell, number 1, Austin Golnitz. Looked like both had leg injuries. Oh, it's over his head. Just jump on it. Yep, good job.
And the loss of a lot. Play that'll bring up second down and a lot.
And a flag. Motion on, some movement, I mean, on Attica. Going to back them up 5 yards. Again, 14-0 here on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Bob Pleasure broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwood broadcast here from beautiful Alexander, New York. I always tell people it's southeast of Batavia, but it's actually a little southwest of Batavia. I'm kind of deciding whether to drive back the same way I came up. I went to Swain in that area. I had to go through another pass. And just overthrown.
Long pass down the left side is incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
So 3rd down and long. Tonight was homecoming for Alexander, and they're going to have some halftime activities, I believe. I'm not sure. I know they had some pregame here. Trent around the... Just go out of bounds, Trent. At that point. Yeah, and there's a flag. Officials aren't going to put up with it, especially when you have a couple injuries like they have. They don't want any extracurricular problems. This is going to be on Attica. Number 2. I didn't see what happened over there. A little cockiness, probably. He's a good player, but don't want to speculate either. I think that was on. I'm not sure who that was on then. My fault. I didn't mean to yell a name out there and wasn't sure. Number, yeah.
Alexander with their punt team in, 4th and forever.
Yeah, it must be. He's trying to still talk to the officials there. So it is going to be 4th down, so Hornell going to have a chance to get the ball back. The Attica coach is upset.
Attica Alexander.
And you want to play your best, you know, this is it going into sectionals, the last regular season game. You should be honed in, and both teams know are going to sectionals, so you just got to make sure you're playing at your peak things, and when you're making mistakes, and you just can't have that happen. So today's game is brought to you by the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation services $16.95 plus a crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan. Laura Pico, the Dagan Funeral Home. Remember, cremation services, the lowest prices around, $16.95. And First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Stop at one of their locations throughout the southern tier of New York. First Heritage, Federal Credit Union, First Heritage. Again, looking at the Class C standings coming into today's game. Most games were played yesterday, but this game is one of the few that is being played today. Livonia is also playing tonight, as well as Bishop Kearney. Attica seated in the number 2 position here. Punt. It's going to go out of bounds. So Hornell gets a chance here.
20-yard line of Hornell. They'll start off 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And with 79 clicks left in the first half, Alexander is up 14-0. Hornell 1st and 10.
Like to see a few more short passes here, something crossing the middle, and quick outs and button hooks. Little classic button hooks, hopefully. See what happens here. Especially when sectionals are next week, you need to waiting for it that time. Touchdown. Wow. What a play. He read that. Let's take a look at that again. Watch this play.
What do you think of that, folks?
You don't see this that often. Just great anticipation. He knew what he was going to do. Boom. Intercepted. So, it's going to make it 20-0.
And Parker's kick is up and good.
Extra point is good.
And another point to score. With 1:15 left in the first half, Alexander up 21-0.
So 21-0 here in the first half. I guess it is Joseph Parkhurst. Sounds like he's saying Parker, but he might be saying Parkhurst. Little Tom Jones on the music here. Must be beautiful. Oh, not unusual. Yeah, that's why I don't sing. So anyways,
Will stop the rain from coming down. If you
So welcome back. My umbrella's broke. I'm going to do the best I can here. People scrambling. So Snyder in at quarterback.
Pick up of a couple by Hornell. That'll bring up second and 8. 2-yard pickup on the play.
We weren't supposed to get rain. That's the weird part of this. Maybe it's just a passing. Slippery ball, and Attica comes up with it.
Fumble on the play. Alexander ball on the fumble. Alexander recovers the fumble.
So the disaster that is
That'll be first and 10. Alexander.
The 8th game of the year for Hornell continues here.
Wait to see where the ball is spotted. Looks like the 18-yard line. 18-yard line of the Red Raiders. Alexander will start first and 10 after the fumble recovery. Pass off to the left side is incomplete.
By time. It's my umbrella. I can't believe it's every piece of this umbrella came apart. Wow, right up the middle, or right between two defenders, I should say.
For the touchdown and 6 more on the board. Trent Woods with a nice run right up the middle.
Watch this run. Whoop.
Right there. Right there.
So 2 quick touchdowns. Pick 6. And then a fumble recovery turned into a few plays later, touchdown. And an extra point.
Number 12 got James in for the extra point. It's up and good.
Oops.
That'll be a precursor for the 50-50 drawing. Okay, and the pot is up to a little over $2 million, and here's the
wow, $2 million 50-50.
That number is 676
Uh-oh.
319. Again, 676 319. If that's your number, you are the winner of this evening's 50-50.
Can't even see. Three. Let's see. So it wasn't me with the 50-50. Thought we could turn this cloudy, rainy day into a little bit of sunshine if I had won the 50-50. So here's the kickoff. Whoa.
Hornell with the run back, bring the ball to the...
Should have let the clock run out. There's only a second left on the game clock here.
First and 10, Hornell at their own 30-yard line.
We weren't supposed to get rain, but you know how accurate things are. Can be sometimes. So that takes us
And that'll do it for the
to halftime.
Alexander Blue Devils up by 28.
So a disastrous
Right after halftime.
first half here for the Red Raiders, unfortunately. Pick six, fumble recovery that resulted in a touchdown, and it was 14-0 for a while, and looked like Hornell had a chance and got the ball back anyways, but just couldn't do it. So it's going to take us to halftime. We'll be back whenever. Oops.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cashback or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Need a ride? Yeah!
Driving with kids is a big responsibility.
Hop in and buckle up!
So don't sweat the small stuff.
You got paint all over our paper!
Get the big stuff right instead.
What does that mean?
Like making sure your kids are in the correct car seat and buckled up for safer travel.
That deserves a wiggly wiggly wig.
To make sure your child is in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Beep, beep. Yeah!
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
We have dedicated over 20 years to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
You're so right for me, and I
you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cashback or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Kicking off to Hornell.
So welcome back for third quarter action from Alexander, New York. I'm Bob Plaisher, broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth, and what's just been an absolute disastrous game for the Hornell Red Raiders here, down 28-0. Also saw the loss of one of their top players to a leg injury. Austin Golnitz, who also plays on the boys' varsity basketball team, is a heck of a track runner as well. But prayers to him, and also prayers to Becker for Attica Alexander, who also went off with a leg injury. Adams, nowhere to go. Trying to hold an umbrella here and film. Not the best thing to do. Yeah, the injury, Robert Becker, I believe that was 58 for Attica that went off injured as well. So prayers to those guys, speedy recovery. The rain looks like it's going to let up here, hopefully. Logan Snyder in at quarterback. And covered immediately.
No gain on the play. Blue Devils with a nice defensive tackle. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know when it comes to when schools decide to merge sports-wise, and I'm not, they play Attica. Alexander played 2 home games in Attica and 2 games in Alexander. That's how most schools do it, I see. Telling you, no blocking up front at all right now. Attica Alexander's just too fast and too big here for the Raiders. I'm getting a little dizzy. The fumes from the lighting system here. You can smell the diesel or whatever they run on. Snyder up the middle, or off to the side a little bit. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're just joining us, they decided to have a night game here and put these diesel systems in every 30 yards or so. It's a pretty neat idea, but I don't think the officials were happy having a night game with that type of lighting, especially with, they should have just had a daytime game with the. I've heard a couple parents say the same thing. Just have a daytime homecoming. Hornell was going to do that this year, have a daytime homecoming, and then moved it at the last minute. We have lights, but it was just something that was going to be done, and it's a punt that's going to go out of bounds.
Punt out of bounds right around the 30.
So the Hornell Red Raider soccer team moves on. They won 4-0 over Haverling. I'm sorry about the confusion earlier. I was someone having texted me saying all they said was Dansville up 3-0. So I kept thinking they were reporting from the Hornell soccer game, and they were talking about the Dansville girls game. I'm saying you don't have to tell me about the Dansville girl game because I really don't care. That they're playing, and Hornell girls lost, and nothing against Dansville. I'm just saying when I report, I want to report Hornell scores.
No gain on the run for the Blue Devils. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So nice tackle.
Pick up of a couple. Looks like it might have been Marino for the Blue Devils. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Can't read my. Everything's soaking wet here. That was a Braden Campbell. As I'm trying to hold the umbrella. I would almost say this is probably one of the worst conditions I've ever filmed in my life. And, well, intercepted. Nice job by Isaiah. And it goes Hornell's way. Good job. Took him a while to. Adams came down with it. He had first possession.
16-yard line.
So Hornell gets a turnover here. But with no passing game and the running game just been stopped here. Unable to create anything. I mean, Attica Alexander obviously deserves their number 2 seeding. Brody Flight's back in. Pitch. Couple yards.
Pick up of 3 on the play on the run for Hornell. Bring up 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7. Snyder around the edge. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. Beautiful run. Devin?
To the left side for Hornell. Pick up of around 7-8 yards on that. Enough for a 1st down. Be 1st and 10 for Hornell at their own 31-yard line.
Frank, can you say something about those headlights? I mean, I don't know if they can hear it or not, but maybe both.
We got to have the headlights off out on the west side of our field. Please, if you're in a car, somebody please tell them to turn the headlights off. Looks like a gain of around a yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. Once again, if anybody can let the folks in those cars out there's 4 or 5 of them with headlights on. We need to have those headlights turned off.
That's what they're yelling about, those people with their headlights. They get in their cars and the automatic headlights turn on. It's one of the best and worst things they have in vehicles, especially when it comes to sporting events. It happens in Hornell. It happens everywhere you go. Someone's finally walking over. I see over there. Pitch back. Nowhere. Beautiful coverage by Attica that time.
Looks like no gain on the play for Hornell. Nice defensive play by the Blue Devils. That'll bring up 3rd and 10.
The best is some people don't know how to turn off their headlights. There's a button, or I shut mine off. I'm like, wait a minute, they're still not off yet, and you got to turn it to a certain position. Brody on the rollout. And through the hands. Let's see who that was that time.
Brings up 4th and 9. 4th and 9 for the
Isaiah, okay. Couldn't see the numbers. And
number 3, Thomas back to receive the punt for.
Nice zing pass that time. I like to see he's got some nice speed on the ball, just a little more practice, I think, and work with the receivers in game time situations will help him out immensely. Full speed, they call it.
Punt with a favorable Hornell roll, takes it down to the 25-yard line. Alexander will start 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
I even got my temporary power system out here. It's such a long first half due to the injuries and sloppy play. Never had my system die like this so quick. I'm also a little upset that Attica, this is the 2nd year in a row we've played at Attica. We should have played this game, should have been played in Hornell. Around the edge, nice run.
Number 22, Marino around on the right side with about 11-yard run, it looks like. That is enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10, Alexander.
Usually it's, alternate every year, home and away, but somehow Attica gets 2 games in a row.
50% off. Head on over, grab yourself something to munch on, and save a couple of dollars at the same time.
I mean, Hornell did have their home 4 games, so that was fine, but one of them should have been replaced with Attica. You had him by the back shirt. That was not a horse collar. You hear one of the parents yelling. You have to know the difference if you want to be a spectator.
Pick up a yard or less on the play. That'll bring up. That's a first down for Alexander. First and 10, Alexander falls at the.
I just noticed that he's announcing here. He's not saying first down Attica Alexander. He's saying first down Alexander. Huh, interesting.
Pickup of around 5, let's call it 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6.
Definitely the Attica logos on on both sides. I have them. The pitchfork, the try, or whatever you call it. Whoops, I got faked out. So incomplete pass, he threw it, even though he threw it to nowhere where nobody was. He was out of the pocket and passed and threw the ball past the line of scrimmage. The bad thing is the clock stops. It's at this point I want to get out of here. But hopefully I think it's still raining a little bit. Nice move. Good. It's got blocking. Yep. There he goes. And there's a flag. So they're saying bring it back. Right there.
Let's see what it is. Block in the back.
Of course it is. It always is a block in the back in this situation.
Bring it back. Spot foul, so it's going to go 10 yards back from the point of the foul. That'll bring up
third down and 4. Ooh, they got salt potatoes. That's where I always just our concession stands in Hornell. The baseball one was awesome because they had an outside firm run at the ones that do the Hornell Steamers baseball games. Did the baseball, and they're actually awesome. Not sure where that ball was intended for. It's going to be about fourth down.
4th and 4.
I was going to write a review of every concession stand I visited from different schools. I know Attica. This is obviously Attica, Alexander, but this concession stand has quite a bit. Like I said, I saw meatballs, I saw chili, I've seen salt potatoes, obviously the regular hot dog hamburgers and stuff. I see pretzels. They go all out. And it's fully staffed. There's like 10 people working in there. I'm just critical. If you're going to run something, you run it to the best and right, you know. So 4th down. They're going to fake it, and it's going to be enough for a 1st down.
And the Blue Devils with a fake punt to number 2, Trent Woods. He picks up a 1st down, pick up over around 7, 1st and 10. Blue Devils from the Red Raiders 40-yard line.
Whoa, the wind's kicking up.
Woods on the carry, pick up a 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Why is the clock stopped now? Okay. Oh, a flag must be.
Holding against the Blue Devils. 10-yard penalty. That'll bring up 1st and around 18.
So 1st and 18?
1st and 20.
First and whatever. That looks like 18 to me. It's definitely not 10 yards back.
Run off the left side, pick up over around 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
Tell you, the field is held up really well here, and it's I like the look of it. It looks a really beautiful looking field. I walked across it too, and a nice field. Like every field could use a good rolling once in a while, but careful. There you go. Yep. Oh, what's that flag?
On the play, there's also a flag down.
What are they calling there? Unless it was a face mask or something? Oh, hit to the head.
Targeting.
1st down, Attica.
15-yard penalty and automatic 1st down. First and 10. Blue Devils at the Red Raiders.
So it means somebody lowered their head, must be, and made helmet-to-helmet contact. Fumble. And Hornell jumps on it.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Hornell. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own.
See what happened here. Whoops. So that's the end. No, it isn't the end. Somebody's calling timeout with 16 seconds left here in the wonderful third quarter. Oh, let's see. I'm going to get flagged by YouTube. I don't even care anymore. I'm taking the YouTube, those ads you see that pop up from YouTube, it's not even worth it. I'm going to get rid of them so you won't be interrupted by those ads anymore. Starting the basketball season. I've been doing it this year and have not made a single cent yet. You have to break a certain threshold and so 16 seconds left here. In the third.
Incomplete pass off to the right side. Continues to be first and 10. Or, excuse me, second and 10.
Practice makes perfect, and Brody will get it. Second down and 10. Snyder in. Hornell's missing a player. And they're going to have to call another timeout.
Timeout. Hornell. Real quick announcement. The Scrabbage tournament at Julie George's house has been canceled.
I'm going to go down for a hot chocolate.
The Scrabble tournament at the George's house was canceled.
So, it's going to be second down and 10. Really, I wonder if that was that last time out because of a formation issue that's something that Austin Golnitz is usually in on that play, but since he got injured, and haven't heard anything. Not sure where they took him, but I may go up to Batavia. I was thinking about going to Batavia anyways and just see if I can find anything out. Him and the Attica player, Robert Becker. Just didn't look good with those two injuries, especially heading into sectionals here. Feel the reaper. Is this more cowbell? I can't hear the cowbell. Usually you can hear it, but because there's only one speaker out here. The kid's dancing up there, filming. He's a high school kid too. He likes this 70s music. I got a fever. And the prescription is more cowbell. I think I'm going to have a fever tonight after this cold weather and the rain and oops, I better reset my clock here, scoreboard. I forget it was the fourth quarter. Interception. Is he going all the way? He is.
Tyler Marino on the interception and pick six into the end zone. 6 more points.
Oh, they threw a flag. Did he?
Flag on the play.
I wonder if let's see if this is the call. I am going to be so interested in this call. Did they say anything? What?
Looks like it could have been a block in the back against the Blue Devils.
The only reason I bring that up, or why I said I was real interested, is because I remember many years ago, probably 20 years, maybe a little longer, 20 years ago, Hornell had a touchdown ruled down at the 2-yard line because before it was Jason Lockwood crossed the goal line, he put his finger up in the air like we're number one, not taunting anybody. Nobody was even near him. He just put his finger up like number one, and they said that's taunting or whatever, and they didn't allow the touchdown to go in. That's one of the most ridiculous rules they have. It's not like he was standing over someone and doing that. I'll never forget that. And it was like he had a 60-yard run or whatever. Nope, down at the 2-yard line because you put your finger up before you cross the end zone line. One of the stupidest calls in high school. I'm not sure what this was, like a legal block in the back, though. And I'm all for the taunting rule. I like that rule, standing over someone and flexing your chest, your muscles, or whatever you're doing. But not when nobody's even near you and you put your finger up just before you cross the goal line as a taunting or whatever they call that rule. I know if Gene Maston's watching out there, he remembers that. Nice tackle.
Blue Devils tripped up in the backfield, loss of a couple. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
And I bet you Izzy Mayer remembers too. The head coach now. He was coaching back then, receivers and backs. Well, unless Hornell can magically do something here. Hornell has won the first 4 games of the season and will now drop the last 4 games of the season. I think it did even me, a lot of the people in the community, and it wasn't any fault of the team at all, but when you lose a game on the last play of the game like last week, it's just kind of disheartening. I know Coach Izzy wasn't going to let that happen, let the kids get down about it, but it's something that I'm sure nobody will forget. Nothing against East Rochester, too. A very good school, a very good team.
9-yard line.
I will say I did go back and used my high definition, the chip that because I actually record this on the camera, and watched that interference play that should have never been called. I think it was on Isaiah Adams at the end there that gave them a first down. They gave ER the first down because it was incidental contact. Both players were facing the ball, going after the ball, and they called pass interference. So.
Woods to Bison. Let's see what the call is.
I think there was one other call in that. And I'm not ever pick on the officials, but I don't think the official was actually looking. If he looked at his head, too, he wasn't even looking. Once he saw the receiver on the ground, he assumed that there was pass interference, and there wasn't.
Blue Devils are going to be 1st and goal from the less than the 1-yard line.
So 1st and goal Attica, and right up the middle for the touchdown.
And the Blue Devils in for the score. Number 10, Braden Allen with a touchdown. And number 12, Jack James in for the extra point.
They need Griffin Baker right now. I love that. Yes, Griffin would help. Scott Tobias is saying no press box. No, I'm in the stands here, which is fine. I don't mind stands so much. And I don't understand more. You know, every school still that builds, and when I'm talking to you, Scott, every school, they build the new facilities and stuff. They make the press box smaller and smaller. And Hornell did it right years ago. Oh, another flag. Now what? Come on, kids. Keep your head amongst you, on your self there. And he's going over to talk to Coach Izzy. Must have been something on Hornell here. It's going to be a personal foul, I'm pretty sure.
Looks like the call is an unsportsmanlike conduct.
I guess it's on both teams. And I say that to Attica too, you players, if you watch this later. I know it's a heated competition out there, but remember you're going into sectionals. Let's not get kicked out of anything or have any kind of issues where you get benched from your coach or.
And that 15-yard penalty will be assessed at the kickoff, so Alexander will. Blue Devils will kick off at the 45-yard line.
I thought it was offsetting. Apparently not. Apparently it's not offsetting personal fouls. My mistake. I take that back, Attica. You're playing great. He's trying to get it over the. Did he? Oh, and it hit the upright. Let's take a look at that again.
There was a kickoff, not a field goal attempt, folks. But it was a touchdown. So they're going to bring it out to the 20-yard line.
Let's see.
The Raiders will start at their own 20.
I knew he was going to do. Oh, it actually hit the crossbar, not the upright. Someone asked how Austin Golnitz is. I haven't heard anything from anybody. I'm separated from everybody. There's no Hornell people around me or anything. I'm in the Attica stands. In fact, when they decided to build this, it's a little strange, this facility. I'm at the, you see, I'm at the 50-yard line. The stands end right here. There's no stands on this side, but there's stands that go all the way down this way. It is basically a soccer facility and then a daytime football facility. And then the stands for the opposing players are just those small stands you see, or the opposing fans are just those small stands over there. It's not much for the opposing team. This is the first time I've ever been here. That's why I made sure I contacted, the athletic director, because I'd never talked. He's a young guy. Got to know him, real nice guy. Paul Hazard, his name is. And his IT guy, Matthew, I don't have his last name in front of me, but helped me out, tried to get me online and everything. Did a great job. I appreciate their hosting me. And the mobile hotspot is holding pretty steady here, so hopefully we'll be able to finish out the game. And the key thing is finish out the game with no injuries. No more injuries.
4th and 6. 4th and 6. I've been corrected by Mr. Ruckmeyers.
I remember back in night when I first started filming, I had a player that broke his leg from Hornell. I can't remember the name. On the very last, I think it was last play of the game, of the last game of the season. I know I'm not mistaken. I remember it, and it stood out just for that reason. It was a running play and ended up breaking his leg on the last play of the season. Nice run around the corner. And this little spin move.
Marino with a nice catch and run back for the Blue
Was it Marino?
Devils. Brings the ball back to the 30-yard line of Hornell, where Attica Alexander will start their drive well inside Hornell's territory.
Boy, you can really smell that diesel fumes. Whew. Can't imagine what it costs to rent these for a night. We got 10 of them, 11 of them.
Ball was fumbled, but recovered by number 44, Clayton Beason. Loss of a couple that'll bring up 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
It's number 44, Clayton Beason. They recovered the fumble. Oh, my Jets aren't playing tomorrow, so they can't lose a game anyways. Bills play Washington, I believe.
That's number 26, Sam Treslick. Run around the right side. Pick up of 12 and a first down. Attica Alexander, first down from the now 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Blue Devils.
Mom and Dad, you're going to have plenty of jerseys to wash tonight.
Let's call it 6.
Or tomorrow.
2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.
I never changed the score. Sorry about that. Oops. Touchdown. I have to change it again. Didn't even see the handoff there. Extra point.
Extra point is good. That touchdown was by Damian Forty for the Blue Devils. Put 7 more points up on the board, and we'll be picking up here in just a second.
Did they say Damian? Somebody. I don't see the name on.
Hale, number 40.
Oh, Damian Hale, there he is. Okay, number 40 must have did the kick. Ow. Ow. A little early 90s music. Is it C.C. Peniston? Remember her? Adams around the far side.
Run back to the 27-yard line, and that's where Hornell will start their.
So 42-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Again, Bob Weiss here broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth. I want to thank our advertisers as usual, Alfred State College. Don't forget, they did have a open house today, but they're going to have an open house again on November 5th. Don't forget, free applications right now through November 1st, right through Alfred State College. Hit the ground running at Alfred State. Lights hands off. I want to thank again Twin Hickory Golf Course, 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteel Valley. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com for more information. Book tee times. There are going to be, see some nice weather coming up. Chances you can get out on that golf course again. Erica Golnitz, and praying for your son and a quick recovery. Austin, thanks Erica for sponsoring us. 382-1959, Erica Golnitz. Hornell just wanting that clock to run. Apex Chiropractic helping you achieve new heights and wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay. Thanks, Dr. Joseph McKay, 44 Tennessee Street in Hornell. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park, 607-324-1721. Strobel Supply and Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs. 281-8777. Team School Sports Work Apparel and so much more. They were running backs here. Oh, okay. Quite a distance behind. Nice hole by the up front that time. It's going to gain of about 3 or 4.
A couple yards for Hornell.
I want to thank Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Call Lenny Rose, 607-324-1326. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. And Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell. New computers, repairs, network system printers, cabling, you name it, they can do it. And Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right there in North Hornell. Make car buying simple when you drive through over 400 new and used vehicles on the lot. And for auto body repair, the best auto body repair shop around is Maple City Collision. Give John Birch a call at Maple City Collision, 607-324-1155. Hornell punting. I can't even see the ball. Isn't that funny when it goes up above those lights?
Nice punt, takes it down to Blue Devils 27-yard line.
I think Reggie Gambino sold again. That's Reggie's motto. 607-382-3052. Looking to buy or sell a property. Reggie Gambino. Howard Hanna. And accepting new patients now over 30 years experience. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Chakowski at Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell, 607-324-7246. And our friends at the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street in Hornell, 607-324-6063. Don't forget the toasted subs. I'm not going to stop saying them until you actually go try them. The toasted subs at the Italian Villa. Thanks, Argenteri family. Over 60 years of bringing you the best Italian cuisine. I guess this is a running clock now that hasn't stopped. Got a gear or headgear.
Pickup of about 2 yards for the Blue Devils.
A lot of good substitutes look like in there for Hornell now.
Let's make it 3.
Let's see if I can give you some names if I can read my paper anymore. See Clayton Coots. Clayton's my back door neighbor. Nice, great caddy. Very pleasant, very polite. And I never knew him until there was a knock on my door one day, and it's him right there. And he goes, I hit a baseball in your backyard. Can I go get it? And I said, of course, you know. And I said, I think I've got like a bag full of baseballs in there. I'll give them to you. And then I couldn't find them, and I finally found them. But they were destroyed by water, unfortunately. So Clayton's a good kid. Who's number 52 out there? Jordan Carey. Number 66, Ethan Hall. 55 is Hunter Mosier. Number 9 is Connor Meehan. Number 7, Brandon Becker. Who else do we have out there? Number 8, Logan Vonderchek. I know Logan's father. I knew Logan's grandmother, or no, it'd be Logan's great-grandmother, lived down the street from me. Nice run around the corner. It's number 9, Noah Atterbury. Good job, good run, Noah.
Close to 20 yards, that'll be a first down. First and 10, Blue Devils from the 45-yard line.
Trying to see if there's anybody else I missed out there. I know I have. I apologize. That number 77, Brandon Fauser. Is that number 36, Joshua Enns? Oh, they're letting the clock run right down here. Again, I want to thank everybody here at Alexander High School for the hospitality, and thank you so much for allowing me to do it up here and being so helpful, too. So, and prayers go out to both players. Robert Becker from Attica and Austin Golnitz from Hornell, that they get a speedy recovery. Both were taken to the hospital with apparent leg injuries. Don't want to speculate, but they seem to be moving around everything else, and they were being attended to on their legs. So I will try to let people know if I find out anything, but hopefully they'll get right back up on their feet and back at it. So that's our final. So Hornell ends the regular season 4-4. And I'm not sure what Attica is. Let's see, I gotta look at they came in 6th, they go 7-1, Attica does. So Attica finishes with a 7-1 regular season. So thanks for joining us, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Well, except for the miserable rain. And my umbrella broke. So we'll see if for sectionals, I won't be doing it. It'll probably be, I'll try to do it, but it'll be on the Section 5 Sports Network. But I might be able to stream it for them, which means you'll still have to buy the stream, but it'll be my broadcast instead of the Huddle Cam. Okay, everybody, thanks a lot. Have a good night.